No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You're going to get through it. And you're going to look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it. In this thing, what's happening?
What's good?
I mean, let's address the elephant in the room. I see all them balloons. You feel me?
Yeah, man. We just had the Zoom party, man. Had the fam over. It was I'm exhausted. But I love my baby, man. Like, I'm so happy, bro.
A father of a 1-year-old.
Yeah, man. It's like it's like winning a championship game or something. Like, it's like, yeah, man, we made it 1 year. Like, we did it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
come on.
Feeling,
Tears coming like Jordan.
Yeah,
come on
like,
now.
Something like it. It feels real good though, man. It feels like amazing.
Yeah. To know that you made 365 days, bro.
Come on, man.
To know that you can remember the exact day when she was born, of course, but the moment, the way you felt, like, describe that and how it feels now that she's 1 year old, and man.
So we got a video, and in the video we got clips from the full year.
Hey, time out. My apologies. You're a little blurry, bro.
For here we go.
Hey man, that's on you, bro. You gotta pay the bill or something. But yeah, we can hear your story. You just look very pixelized.
Yeah. What about now?
You good, bro? All right, let's talk about it.
So in the video we got clips from each year. I mean, each day of the year, like, of just random things. But if I just see the picture, if I just see a clip of it, I know I can pinpoint, like, when we took it, what was going on, how I felt that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it feels. Like, it's like, if we keep it this, bro, I ain't gonna never get Alzheimer's or nothing, because, like, I feel everything. I remember everything. You know what I'm saying? This shit's crazy. Right. Yeah, man.
That's dope,
it's
man.
Like, you know.
So how was the day? I mean, her first birthday is a quarantine birthday. So you know what I'm saying. So how was that for? Because you know what I'm saying. That's a part of her history. So when you describe that, hey, your first birthday was 2020.
I think we made the best of it. Like, even with quarantine, like, we practiced safe measures, but we still was with family. We still, like, hung out with kids, and you know what I'm saying, did the whole nine. We went to a music class on this weekend, and she had instruments and was playing tambourines and ringing bells, all type of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's crazy. Like, they had little squares on the carpet for us to, like, just stay in our spot. You know what I'm saying? And she was trying to crawl away and go hang with her cousins and stuff. Like, it was funny, but that's the reality that we in now. So it's real cool though. Like, you know, it's cool. Papa B, I'm glad you could join us. She had missed our Zoom. She said that she got the times mixed up. She's like an hour behind or ahead or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yo, Bethany was good. So yeah, man, it was beautiful. What's crazy is that Logan woke up today at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, she knew it was her birthday. And so like, we've been trying to get her off our pacifier, right? So
yeah.
So it's like divine intervention. So she woke up crying, like, hollering and stuff. So I'm looking at her like, okay, like, you straight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, let me just find a pacifier. Because usually I can find a pacifier, put it in the mouth, and then she'll just, boom, like, go back to sleep, right? Yesterday, I couldn't find her pacifier, bro. I couldn't find it. So she was just like, up. She came in here. Her mom was wrapping gifts, right?
Yeah.
Her mom was wrapping gifts. And she saw her piano. She got to that piano and was just banging, bah, bah.
Let's
playing.
go.
She was playing from like 3 to about 5 o'clock in the morning, bro, and was up, like, enjoying herself. Like, I'm like, all right. Kept he like, it's her birthday, let her do it. Like, I
Hey,
was like, all right, bet.
the vibe. That's dope, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Dang, that's dope. Yeah,
And we
you talk about,
appreciate you, bro, for hooking us up with all the Moana. Um, we
hey,
got the microphone, so we've been singing all the songs. We got the
yes.
book. I read the book to her like 4 times yesterday, pressing all the buttons. And what's crazy is that growing up, I always wanted those books with the buttons. My mama would never get me the ones with the buttons.
She knew better. Hey, little Logan got a good auntie
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and a good supportive uncle. So yeah, we them ones who gonna get some toys that make noise.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? What's crazy is I was like, man, I'm playing with it too. Like,
Man, so, it's my birthday too.
for real.
No,
Yeah.
salute, man, salute. It is a. I don't know. We got on the phone earlier today, and I just really was on some. Hey, salute to you, man. Congratulations to you,
Yes,
to
sir.
you and KP, man. Parenthood ain't easy. It ain't for the weak, bro. And
Come on, man.
to accomplish that, like, hey, man, I have a daughter for a whole year.
Yeah, man.
She got all her limbs. She good. She straight. She blessed. Like,
Yeah.
that is the blessing. And to understand that, hey, we made it up this hill and we got a lifetime to go. But that was it. We were able to do this, and we could take on the whole world.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
salute to you and KP, man. You guys are doing a great
Yes,
job.
sir.
The way y'all love and care about little Logan, man, is beautiful, dog. So salute to y'all, man. Continue to keep doing great things.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, I almost got beat up by KP yesterday, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be straight up, man. KP was like, hey, you wanna help us get this cake? I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. I went to talking that cake with the shaking in my hand. She was like, all right. She gave me the look. She said a whole paragraph, but ain't move her lips though. She was like, you drop this table, I promise you.
He looked at you like, all right.
I was like, Uncle Flint gonna chill out. You know what I'm saying? I'm
That nigga Flint said, you know what? I'm gonna just stop talking till we get to the.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna hold this with 2 hands. I'm just be quiet for the rest of this, until we set this cake down.
For real, man.
Salute. Y'all had shout out to a person who made the cake.
Oh yeah, man. What's her
Can we
name?
drop that information or
Andrea. Andrea, what's the name of her cake?
my bad, I put you on the spot, but definitely, man, the cake was beautiful, dog. I was like, hey, I need me one of these. I need her to make me one of the Ninja Turtles or something.
Oh, Sweet Details Atlanta. Yeah, bro. They hidden, bro.
Sweet
She
Details.
matter of fact, we've been going to her for like 2 years now. The lady done flew to Paris to take classes to really like hone her skills, invested in herself, bro. Her decorations, the way she decorates the cakes are like they look like something that should be on TV. I'd be
No,
impressed.
she impressive. I looked at it. I saw the whole beehive. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, she into it.
Yeah, matter of fact, we had a whole beehive thing. This is Logan's piece that one of KP's alumni from Tuskegee made. What's his junk called? West Park Place?
West Park Savage or
West
South?
Park Savage. Yeah, man. And just like she just gave him the idea. He came back like 5 minutes later with the joint, like, this is what I got for you. You know what I'm saying? And he made them for like all the kids that went to the music class too. So it was like a good gift that we were able to give.
That's dope, man. Shout out to HBCUs, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely doing great things. Definitely doing great things.
Yes,
And
sir.
transitioning to that. Shouts out to the HBCUs. Huh?
Whores and Hooch this past weekend, Sunday, man. So if y'all on Facebook, if y'all check that out, bro, it was a hilarious show. We like, I had to keep Flint calm, man, because
This dude lying already. You have to read it on his face. He's lying straight off the rip. But shouts out to Savannah State University, man. Horrors and Hooch.
Yeah, man.
podcast.
They got
They
a dope
invited us
show,
on there, man. Dope experience.
Yeah, I would love to go back.
Really, not really. I mean, kind of out of our element, but still, you know what I'm saying? One of those things where we're able to talk about whatever, you know what I'm saying? We don't mind. And they spoke on, you know what I'm saying? Religion, spiritual, horror movies, all types of things. And it was just a
Why
cool
blacks
experience.
don't really do horror movies or make horror movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Why they leave that for the whites?
This man's stupid. But you said Logan woke up at 3:00. I didn't know if you caught that, but I was like, I don't care. Hey, bro, I woke up at like 2:00 this morning, and I was looking crazy. I was like, shoot, man. So the joke is, yeah, it was like 3:00 is like the
witching hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have to watch the podcast to catch up. We ain't going too far into the details. But yeah. So it was like, hey, if you wake up at 3:00, it's like the whole world's quiet, so you can be in tune with, you know, what you gotta listen to. So I woke up early this morning. I just started doing some work. Little Logan woke up this morning at 3:00. She went to the music and blessing right there. She was like, yeah, I'm about to make my first track. You know what I'm saying? If little Blue Ivy out here reading books and stuff and getting paid, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
Too, I need to go ahead and get on the piano.
Come on, man.
Shout out to her. And Horrors and Hoops, thank you again for the love. Y'all check out that podcast. Had a great experience on there. Another HBCU person, Kamala Harris. Salute to her. Definitely gotta just pay your respect, man. However you choose when it comes down to the political race. For her to be the first African-American vice president, for her to go to a HBCU, for her to be a member of a sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha, is just really being dad, you know, girl dance is what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where you can't make no excuse for why you can't be great. You got a vice president that looks just like you, that got brown skin just like you, that went to an HBCU just like your daddy did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you don't necessarily have to go to, you know, a PWI just to be successful. You don't have to go into one of their sororities or fraternities to be successful. You can stay with the Divine Nine. You could be a part. You could be us wholeheartedly.
Right.
Be us and still run the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely a blessing, man. So salute to her. Salute to Biden. It's been this has been a circus. This has been a circus, bro. I don't care what nobody says. Hey, this has been the longest horror movie ever. Wake up every day. Man? Oh, they still ain't done counting, bro?
These last 4 years have felt like one long ass year. So seeing Kamala and seeing Joe Biden like actually like get those win and us having to the suspense for these ballots to be counted.
That's a great word, boy. Boy.
Like this shit, it's been pretty stressful on America. Like, but it's weird to me because it's like, all right, they in now. Now they better show up. They better not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing crazy ass memes like so you gonna get rid of student loans? What's up with them student loans? And them niggas be like, and then they be like, who said that?
Yeah. So, hey, at the end of the day, they still politicians, bro. Hey, you can only believe 25% of what they saying.
Man, I just hope that they stick to their word and I hope they do great things and really like change America for the better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think that's what through this I was able to see some better in a sense, right? Mm-hmm. Through the race, through the whole debacle that was going on when it comes to the votes and everything like that. And I don't think that is over yet. There's still some controversy that's going on, but through that you were able to see, like, for instance, Georgia turn blue. I haven't seen that in my life. You know what I mean?
Right.
and the last time it happened, I was too young to understand. You know what I'm saying? So to see it, and then to see the counties that it came from, Chatham County, that's where we went to Savannah State University. You know what I'm saying? Chatham County showed up. When you say Gwinnett, I live in Gwinnett right now, and I see the population, and I'm like, all right, there are some iffy areas, but there are a lot of people that still, hey, went out and voted and was like, hey, bro, we tired of what's been going on. We're trying to change. You know what I'm saying?
DeKalb, Fulton.
DeKalb, Clayco. You know what I'm saying? Where people just, hey, we fed up.
Yeah, man.
So for people to really use their voice and not just think that my voice doesn't count or my vote doesn't count, you know, that was inspiring. That was moving and very rewarding to those who have fought for us. When you talk about like a John Lewis or, her name is really, they're giving her flowers right now. Stacey Abrams. Definitely giving her flowers right now for all the hard work that she's been doing. So shout out to Georgia.
I think they said Stacey Abrams got put out an initiative for 400,000. I thought it was 800,000. It's 400,000.
It was a whole heap of them. I'll tell you that.
You know what I'm saying?
If we're gonna talk numbers, a whole heap of them.
A whole heap.
Yeah, it was a whole heap of people that she helped put in that position. So salute to her. Definitely deserves her flowers, man.
Yeah, man. That's dope, man. But Nye, what up?
I think we're going in a better direction, but it's not just, you can't just depend on a new president. You can't just depend on a vice president. We can be happy for so long, but still we have to have the initiative to create a better community, to work together. Hey, what's up? And to work together and to ultimately be a better nation. Whatever that looks like, start in your community and continue to build whatever positive energy that comes out of it is going to continue to reciprocate. So hopefully, hoping for the better USA, better states of America.
Yeah. I'm still weary.
This dude right here.
I think it's just
hey, when you go on horrors and hoops, you get scared. This man's still scared.
No, bro. It's just okay, we know who's in there. We know they're going in there. And I think Dave Chappelle on Saturday Night Live, he was on there this weekend, and he basically was like, "Hey, make sure y'all stay humble winners." You know what I'm saying? You remember how we was when Obama won?
Yeah.
And we turned up shooting.
That was a movie.
We was on top of cars. We was like, "Yeah, we free." You know, we
was on the vibe though.
I
remember you.
Whole country was like that. You know what I'm saying? Outside, living. You know, and I kind of saw that again this year.
Mm-hmm.
But after Obama left, like they showed up. Them others came in full-fledged, you know what I'm saying? And shit kind of went haywire. So it's being reciprocated again, and people was outside all over the world. They was outside celebrating, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, what y'all, we did it, but don't celebrate too much. Let's make sure we handle business now. And speaking of that, shit, make sure that we go vote in January.
Very much so.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is continuous, so it ain't over. It ain't.
Right.
Dang, they tried to get me.
Yeah. Every time we start going too deep, hey, Instagram say, what y'all doing? What y'all doing over there? Y'all cooking too much.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, you really just gotta stay up on it. You know? You can't put too much, all they can do is all they can do.
Yeah, man.
You know, even as a president, you know what I'm saying? You can say something, but if people ain't agreeing with you that's in higher positions, you know what I'm saying? That's probably not gonna fly. But us as a community continue to push in the narrative to be better, to work together, to have that peace, that harmony, you know what I'm saying? Putting us in a better position to win. I think that ultimately is going to help change the tide or change the ways, because what we've been going through is so much turmoil, so much hate. It's uncomfortable at times, right? because it don't matter how much, you know what I'm saying, how many great things we've done. When people see us nowadays, they see a black man who's threatening. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bruh, I ain't even got no criminal history. You know what I mean? But I'm threatening to you because of the narrative that's been pushed.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
Like yesterday, we talked about me getting lost in the woods. I'm on the FaceTime. You know, I'm in the woods, but I'm following this white lady who's on the trail with a dog. I'm assuming that it's the trail. You know what I mean? and I expressed this story on the podcast, and y'all like, oh, I'm glad you all right. I'm glad they didn't get the gun on you. I'm like, like in reality, that's what it is now. You're lucky that she didn't call her husband to be like, hey, this man's following me. He has a hoodie on. It might say better as possible, but he might be trying to rob me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
For real,
that's the reality that we live in. And I'm like, man, I thought we was on the trail. I'm just following, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mean no harm or nothing.
Yep.
But for each and every person who was on that podcast yesterday to say the same thing, almost in harmony. Oh, man, I'm so glad you all right. You know what I'm saying? She didn't put a gun on you? Her husband wasn't waiting on you? Like, that's the reality that we're in. So hopefully we can continue to change the narrative, and we won't always be looked at as a bad guy just because of the color of our skin.
Yeah.
Or the color of your skin shouldn't make you guilty for any and everything that transpires. So
right. I seen a video on, matter of fact, let me read this. Accountability and execution is important. And that's something that we just need to live by. Thanks for that. But speaking of what you just said, I just saw a video where there was this dude. You could tell he had bread. He was a black dude, Gucci mask, Gucci hat, Gucci top hat, some shit that just looked crazy. He had some shit coming out his neck, like ascots and shit. And he was in the airport. And so the security or somebody was just like, hey man, you got a boarding pass? He's like, yeah, why you ask me that? Like, it's a bunch of people over there like that you just didn't ask, and you just look straight at me like, do I have one? And so this basically goes on for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever. And by the end of it, he's boohoo crying like, man, I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so sick of this shit. And I think that's just that's something that we've been having to live with all our lives, right? And so when you look at the others, when you see them talk about this shit, talk about like complaining to about wearing masks, you're just gonna take away my rights? Like, they seem so fucking like they just don't understand like what you're the small thing that you're upset about is something that we've been living with forever.
Right. No. It's a harsh reality. Right. Mm-hmm. That there's unwritten rules that states what I can and what I can't do, or I'm always being looked at in a negative light, regardless of how good I'm doing.
Yeah.
You see this man Gucci'd out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Suited and booted, whatever. And you come target me and say, you know, are you supposed to be here?
Right.
Hey, this man, I mean, I don't know what his pockets look like, but you know, he's putting out that he has some type of wealth, that he's in a good space.
He had Gucci book bag, Gucci hats, Louis Vuitton mask. Like, it was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Like, it was like, okay, he sauced up, he dripping, but he still got to go through it. Yeah,
it don't matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? And when can we get to a space where it's
Kanye
not that?
West, even if you in the Benz, you still a nigga in the coupe. Kanye West.
That's the original Kanye West. That's college dropout college Kanye.
The old Kanye.
Yeah.
Angie, what up?
Eastside, what's happening? Thank y'all for joining the Better as Possible podcast. Right now we're discussing just what's it like being black in America, and is it going to change with a new president? It's going to change with the new vice president. Granted, history was made with the African American vice president who went to a HBCU, who is a member of a sorority from the Divine Nine. But what does that look like for, you know, us moving forward? And how can we continue to push forth a narrative that is going to be positive for not only us, but Luce, we're celebrating the 1-year-old Logan. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
How
sir.
are we going to continue to push forward a narrative that's going to help brighten her future later on down the road?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't rhetorical. That was just.
Oh,
Don't everybody talk at once.
People, I was waiting for all.
Don't everybody talk at once.
My baby dog.
Yeah.
My shit is going crazy. I had to goddamn give me a charger right quick. But no, man, that's real, bro. Like, I think they need to. I hope they just like come in, because we both know that they have these histories where they kind of fucked over the black race. You know what I mean? Like, it's blatant. You fucked over the black race. So I hope they come in with remorse, with compassion, and really try to fix or right their wrongs. Capitalism fuels systematic racism.
Very much so.
So there you have it.
Well,
you know what I mean? I don't know, man. And the thing that bothers me is that it's not even about Kamala or Joe Biden. It's the fact it's us. Like, it's some black people that, or some people, black people that would rather focus on money than, you know what I'm saying, just doing right, or just like common sense type shit. It's like, I was thinking about Lil Wayne shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all while I was listening to his music, he screams money over bitches. Mm-hmm. Money over bitches. Never realized that he was talking about us. We the bitches.
What? Well, you smart. You
like,
smart.
Oh, okay.
Hey, money is motivation. Money is everything, right? Money rules the world. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be replaceable.
Yeah.
It don't matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? Friend or foe. But
you're right.
Yeah, I want my money. I want my bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it feels like to be extremely broke, and I know what it feels like to be extremely rich, be extremely wealthy. There's a big difference. I don't want to go back to being broke.
It ain't even that. I mean, it's that on the layer. But that shit is selling your soul, bro. Niggas that just value money over doing right, over like just having a heart, just not caring about the next man.
I mean, like, in a sense, and I'll speak on just so we can have a banter. In a sense, if I'm focusing on money to make sure that my family will never be in a place where I started from, am I a bad guy? Am I the villain? Or am I the hero for my family? Because if I'm worried about everybody else, and most of the time, if I'm getting money, people turn into leeches. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm doing something for the community, all it takes is one bad news article. Everybody turn on me. Now you hate me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing this to make sure that my family is elevated in a whole nother stratosphere. They'll never feel the pain that I had to go through coming from, a New Orleans, coming from poverty, whatever the case may be. So when he says that, like you said, MOB, he's always said that. That ain't never changed ever since he started getting money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It don't matter who you can take it however you want it. You can think I'm talking about women. You can think I'm talking about the whole world. But I'm going to get my money because at the end of the day, that's what makes me, valuable for my family. That's what makes sure that my family going to eat for the rest of their lives.
I have to totally disagree with that because, like, you got the money, bro. You good. You know what I'm saying? Your family's good, you're good. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. But when it comes to the fact where you're like, black lives, black lives is not a real thing. It don't matter because a white man saved my life. Like, you might as well be kissing Trump on the lips like Kanye. Like, that's what that shit feels like. That's what that shit sound like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you a black man in America. Just because you got it good, like, you need to be look where you come from. You see what the system did to you. You know what I'm saying? The nigga is just backwards, bro. You know what I'm saying? It made me even listen to his raps different. Like, nigga, you don't even sound the same. Like, you really are a goblin.
Who says you're a goblin?
Yeah, man.
Hey, people value things differently. You know what I mean? And he, for one, is on a whole different level when it comes to what's most important to him. There's a lot of people like that.
Said he never dealt with racism. They locked his ass up for having a gun. Like,
yeah, he's a criminal and he's not supposed to have a gun. That's not racism. He broke the law.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, he was targeted because of who he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would they even know he got a gun? Why would they even, like?
Because he's around people who have guns, and he has a criminal record. So not only are you're targeted because you're a celebrity. You know what I mean? You carry that weight. It's a whole different. You have a whole different point of view when it comes down to when you get to a certain level of success. Everybody's looking at you differently. You know what I'm saying? You're a target for any and everybody. If you out there with fans and you say you don't want to take no picture, now it's tweeted or on Instagram, oh, he's a bad person. He don't even take no pictures with his fans. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody trying to sue you because, you know, you mess around, you bumped into him or you pushed him away, you got your security or something. So you're always targeted when you're a success. When it comes down to him being a criminal or having a criminal background, you're gonna be targeted too. You hang around people that got guns. Why you got a gun?
What do you mean criminal background? Like, what do you mean?
Lil Wayne don't have no criminal background. He's never been arrested.
I don't know.
His first time being arrested was when he had a gun charge. You can't be serious. You know this.
No, I think so.
Okay. So they just traveled around just waiting to see if Lil Wayne gonna have a gun on him.
Yeah, hip hop police.
Okay.
You heard of hip hop police before?
No. And
there's like a group of detectives or police or whatever that just follow hip hop artists. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that shit for rock stars. They don't do that shit for country music. They do that shit for hip hop. Like a group of police that just target them. Like, well, yeah, I don't think that nigga really had no record like that. No, this nigga just talk. You know what I'm saying? He got rich at like 11, bro. If you really want to be like,
he's had money for a long time.
All right,
and money's still been his motive.
Yeah.
If you get rich at 11, you don't think you want to continue to make money? You don't think that money's gonna be your motive?
Yeah, I just don't think. I think he's affluenza. That nigga is not. He can't even compute like a regular black person strife. So I understand why he would say, "I've never dealt with racism."
I think that's something similar to not too long ago, Dwayne Wade's son, and probably we see you with Ice Cube. Dwayne Wade's son was walking home from a friend's house or something like that, and the police had stopped him. And
his son?
His son, the oldest one, Zaire. They had stopped him. They like harassed him a little bit, but then he was like, I'm Dwayne Wade's son. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Yeah.
He pretty much put the stamp on it. Like, you don't know who I am. You just think I'm just another black kid, but I'm here because I live here. I'm in this neighborhood because my dad's Dwayne Wade. You know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
for him, he was like, I never experienced nothing like that because I've always been in a spot like that. I'm the Wayne Wade son. But to these cops, I'm just another black person. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
Yeah.
Unless you know me, you just look at me as a criminal. Oh, what are you doing in this rich neighborhood? You got a hoodie on? What you doing? You got a book bag? What you doing?
That's rough, man.
Well, you know what? I live here. I actually live up the road. My dad's Dwayne Wade. Oh, okay. My apologies, but that's just being black in America, and hopefully America can get to a better place where it's not a crime to be black. You know what I'm saying? It's not a crime to be in a space where if I have a different color, if I have a different skin tone than others, that I'm automatically guilty for whatever crime you want to put on me. Poppy B asked about Ice Cube. How did you feel about Ice Cube talking with Donald Trump or having that conversation, Luce?
I like Ice Cube, man. I like Ice Cube, but I thought him going to go meet with Donald Trump was poorly executed. Like, they keep talking about all this platinum plans and what we gonna do for black people. Like, y'all should have been thinking about that in February.
Right.
Don't wait till the last fucking month. You know the Trump team, they just want the photo op. So don't give them that. Like, what what are y'all doing? I think there was dang, I wish I could remember his name. The guy was on the Breakfast Club not too long ago, and he was basically talking about like what we really need to help the black community. He was talking about like a train that would go from Atlanta to like Texas or something like that. And he was like, doing that would just create so many jobs, and it would really invest into the black community. But I'm just like, why? Like, if we got a plan, why are we constantly trying to go to them? And why not just like implement the plan? If we got all these people with money and with bright ideas, like, why are we constantly trying to get the helping hand? I think it would be more beneficial to us if we did it on our own. Even me and your business, right? When we started this business, I was like, bruh, like, we can go out and we can get people that can make the product for us, or we can get the materials and everything and own the product and own everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why us as a community would go out and ask for help and just have them say, like, and give them the satisfaction to say that they helped us. If you help us, give us reparations, nigga. Like,
it's the real help.
Like, fuck all the other shit. Like, I don't want your plan, bro. Like,
I think in a sense, to avoid being derailed or the plan not being a full success, you try to incorporate, others to assist, right? Because if you have the backing of somebody who's in agreement with what you're doing, then the hate won't come too bad. You know what I'm saying? The shade won't come too bad. The sabotage won't come too bad. There's been plenty of times where, like for instance, Fargo. That's a true story out of Kansas City, right? With Chris Rock. Great show if y'all check it out on Hulu. Fargo. But Fargo, Chris Rock, black owned, was like, hey, we're going to try to get these credit cards going. We're going to try to get these credit cards going. It's black owned. Hey, we're going to get this cut. We're going to do this. He went to the white man. He told him, this is what I want to do. I want to make a deal with you. It's going to be like 70-30 or something like that. I get the 70 cut. You get the 30 cut. And then he was like, okay, yeah, no, that's not going to work. Yeah, that's just not going to work. We can't do that here. Nobody will ever do credit cards, blah, blah, blah. They gave him the full rundown of what the business is. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
A couple months later, he see on the billboard that credit cards out here. Ain't no
Spoiler
black
alert.
Man, ain't no black man hand on it.
Spoiler alert.
Hey, y'all see where I was going with this? Y'all saw where I was going with that. Hell, it's alley-oop. Follow the show. It's a real good show. But the point that I'm trying to make is like there was still sabotage. Now, if he would have flipped him around and was like, hey, it's a 50-50 split or it's a 70-30 split, whatever the case may be, on the opposite end, maybe he'd have took him in. But he was just like, nah, you trying to be the boss of me. That's not gonna work. And then mess around and hijacked his whole business plan and made it his own.
Yeah.
So I'm saying most of the time people are asking for those handouts, or at least trying to incorporate those people to avoid the hijack, to avoid the sabotage.
Yeah, that's a valuable lesson. You know what I'm saying? Make your enemies your friends type shit. Like, I dig that. But let me read Pop and B. Too many bright minds for us not to have figured this out yet. We are slaves to our pressures mentally. That's why. I think that's exactly right. There's no reason for us to not have, you know what I'm saying, figured this out or created something, you know what I mean, for us to call our own.
Y'all saw what happened with Black Wall Street, right?
Yeah, man, but everything
that was our own, and it is still turned into a negative thing. You see the Black Panthers, that turned into a negative thing. You see Black Lives Matter, that turned into a negative thing. Whenever we try to have our own, it turns into a negative thing.
Because that's
no matter how much positive we're trying to put out there.
Shuffle, bro. That's the Kansas City Shuffle. Everything, like, that's the game. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do, but niggas need to do it right. You know what I'm saying? I think everything that, like, when you talk about Black Lives Matter and the Black Panthers, that's their game because they're just afraid. They're scared. So it don't matter what they do. We need to just come up with something for us to spend our money, some Black Wall Street type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not likely that, well, it may be likely that they would just come in and do bombs and, you know what I'm saying, fuck the whole city up on some shit like that.
It's happened before.
But it's happened before, but I don't think that's likely for them to do it again. You know what I'm saying? For us to even let that happen. And if
what?
How can I put it? Like, we need to be smart enough to not let it happen.
They still don't have clean water in Flint.
I don't get that shit. I don't get this shit. I be so confused.
And you saying they can't bomb somebody? Like, bro,
I'm saying, like,
we're on the brink of a civil war right now. You know what I mean? Where people are really, really confused that, hey, I need to get some ammo and guns because it didn't go right when it came to voting for the president. Like, come on, man.
I think we think backwards.
Who's we? Are we talking about African Americans, or are we talking about just the world in general?
Well, the world in general in a larger frame, but definitely Black people. We think so fucking backwards. You know what I'm saying? Because we be focused on, you know what I'm saying? We be focused on the wrong shit. So small-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like, King Von just put an album out last week.
Yeah.
And now he's dead. You know what I'm saying? And it's senseless.
Right.
It was a fight. Nigga lost a fight. Fuck it. Shoot him. You know what I'm saying? Now his whole life gone. Everything he worked for, all that shit just does not matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, man.
Like, like growing up, that's kind of was every kid's mindset. Even when I be out running and seeing the little kids like selling waters and shit, like that's their mindset. We just think so backwards. So it's like, damn, how can I talk about ethnic enclaves and owning some shit when niggas can't even have a conversation with each other? So I don't know. I don't know how to solve it. But I know I identified the problem. I just don't know necessarily how to fix it or how to solve it.
Getting more involved in the community, though. Like,
man, we've been saying that shit forever.
But are we doing it?
Some people are. Some people aren't. It's just.
I look at a situation where you have a Kamala Harris, who is the vice president. First African American vice president. Like okay.
Come
together for that.
No, bro, because I'm so happy that she is the vice president, but She sold out her people like for years. Like, and then granted, those niggas was probably criminals or fucked some shit up, but not like come on, man. She got the largest numbers than everybody. Like, it's weird. This shit is weird, bro. This shit is weird. It's like, damn, do we hate them or do we love them? Everybody's happy. Everybody's like, it's like, what is going on, bro? I'm really confused, actually, because it's like the Twilight Zone. It's like, nigga, 2 months ago, everybody hated her, and now everybody loves her. And it's like nobody remembers. Weird.
That's the society that we live in right now, where it's definitely like microwavable, you know, success.
I think I saw a clip where she was like, I'm not gonna be the black vice president. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like I'm gonna be America's. Like, it was on some shit like that. Like,
but she has to. I mean, she's in politics. She has to speak that way though.
I think we want a hero so bad. Instead of being the hero, instead of being it, we want that person.
There are times where you're looking from some people just coming from nothing, coming from the dirt, coming from what's the name? Just coming from nothing. They don't see themselves as being a hero, and the only hero that they do see is whether you winning in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And then others who go off and try to become some type of success, you start battling with those things that's called life, and you still don't see yourself as a hero. You stop believing that you could be that hero. Every now and then you get a glimpse of somebody else that shows you something that's different. Whether it's an Obama, whether it's a Kamala Harris, that's one of the two most powerful positions in the United States of America, a president and a vice president. And you say, oh, dang, look, out of all these people, we got one. That means that I could possibly be that. Out of all these people, we got one woman who's a vice president. That means that black girls could possibly be that. You don't necessarily have to just be a singer or a basketball player or some type of athlete, whatever the case may be. You could really be something special. You could be a lawyer, a politician. You could be whatever you want.
I respect it. I hope they
you have to save yourself.
I hope they fit the position.
Either way, you got to save yourself, man.
I hope they fit the position and they really step up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hope they don't be on no fuck shit.
Hey, man. At the end of the day, you got to continue to press forward and make it a better situation. I think that we might be in a better space than what we currently were in.
Yeah.
With that new power, you know what I'm saying? And you hope for a better 4 years. But at the same time, you got to continue to make your own situation better. I'm not going to put my faith in the hands of these people. Don't know me. They strangers to me. You know what I mean? They ain't know me from a can of paint. So I can't put my faith in and say, oh, you're gonna make my world, you know. No, I gotta make my world a better place. I gotta do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're saying, oh, well, this person did these black folks wrong, or they made these rules, but you look back in those times, like you're talking about Reaganomics. You're talking about when there was the war against drugs. So what was the go-to? What was the rules and regulations that they were supposed to put forth when it comes down to those laws, those crimes? But now they're coming back and they're like, all right, well, let's decriminalize marijuana. Let's go ahead and make that legal. Yeah, a lot of people will be upset, but it's like, all right, well, that's a part of righting the wrong. Maybe these people shouldn't have been in jail for marijuana. Maybe these people shouldn't be in jail. Hell, Oregon decriminalized all the drugs. I don't know what they got going on, but you know what I'm saying?
They said
they in a whole different stratosphere.
For real.
But people are willing to right their wrongs. So I'm not going to sit up here and hold somebody for a mistake that they made, 10, 20 years ago? I saw the commercial with Joe Biden. He had like brown hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, that's how old this commercial is? Like, this dude had hair. He wasn't gray haired. You know what I mean? So yeah, he might have made a mistake way back when. I look at myself in the mirror. I'm not perfect. I made plenty of mistakes. Yeah. But I'm still working to be a better person. And I think that they are in a better space now. And now they have the power to make better decisions. So I'm hoping
I
for the
heard
best.
I heard the a clip where Joe Biden was doing something in the courtroom. That nigga said Negro. And I looked, I was like, damn, this nigga was really on some fuck shit back there. Like, I don't know, man. It's just like I hope they have new eyes and new minds, and they just ain't on no fuck shit, you know.
We shall see. At the end of the day, the power's in your hand. The power's in your hand.
Yeah.
Make the world a better place. Do the best for you. Make your world a better place before you make the world a better place.
Yeah.
What's that look like?
But I am granted all the shit that I said. Like, I'm happy that the nigga Trump is out of here. I just hope, you know what I'm saying, the changes for the positive. And I'm remaining optimistic through it all, even though, you know what I'm saying, we had this conversation. Like, I'm still optimistic that good things are going to come from it. And I know everything's not going to be good. I know it's some bullshit intertwined in there, but that's the game we play. It's like, who's more for what I want this world to look like? And that would be them, as opposed to dumb.
True story. I'm happy to say that I could tell my daughter that she could be a vice president, or she could one day be a president. I'm proud to say that I could tell my son that he could be a president of the United States. You don't just have to play football, basketball, run track, or anything of that nature. He could go ahead and be a politician and rule the world, make decisions to change the world. She could do the same. So I'm happy to be able to put them in a position for that.
Yeah.
So, hey, you guys, oh, Daddy, you voted for, yeah, I helped vote for Obama. I went crazy when Obama won when I was at Savannah State. You know what I'm saying? Helped vote for Kamala. Yeah, it happened. History was made. And I took a part of that. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that, man. And definitely when it comes up to, Wednesday. Wednesday's my birthday, right?
Hey.
And I'm like, okay, I put that into perspective. Like, this world has been, this year 33 has been crazy for me. Crazy. I moved from Charleston, got a better job, right? Moved closer to my baby, to Nova. Not even true. I was up there for like 6 months. Came back from a trip from Colorado and was in the position where I got fired, right? COVID hit right after that. A week after that, we got our business license for Better Is Possible, right? Months after that, I had my son. You know what I'm saying? So all these ups and downs throughout this whole year, and then you go the day, a week prior, and at the same time, like the special part about it was it happened on the 7th. If anybody knows me, you know that Jeremy died on the 7th, November 7th, right? So it was a special day for me where usually I'd be sad, you know what I'm saying, because I miss my brother.
Yeah.
But you had history made. And I'm like, dang, you know what? I'm able to tell my kids that I was able to help that. So no matter how rocky my whole world was, there still was blessings regardless of the situation, right? So and that's the main thing. Yeah, you're going to go through ups and downs and things not going to always go right. Nothing's going to ever be perfect. So we got new people in the White House. We hope for the better, but you got to make your situation better. You got to keep on fighting for what's better. You got to continue to hunt the good, regardless of it. That's just plain and simple, man. So year 34 gonna be a whole big blessing.
Come on, man.
It's gonna be a whole big blessing. I'll tell you this, man. Even then, I remember when I got fired from my job. Like, I'm over here, Shanice pregnant with Crew, still trying to figure out with Nikki and Nova, and then I can't even pay my rent. I moved to Georgia, right? And when I came down to Georgia, they was like, "Hey, you've been good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you straight." Everybody goes through crazy things. They wiped off $4,000 worth of rent that I didn't pay. They wiped it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happens when you continue to put out positive energy. That's what happens when you try to make your world better. Good things come back to you. Bro.
That's a blessing.
So I can't stress about, I hope these people do. Man, hell, that's better than what I was going through, where I'm looked at as a criminal just because I'm black.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope that they're going to do a whole lot better for us. I pray that they're going to do a whole lot better for us. But at the end of the day, I got to do a whole lot better for myself because I owe it to the people who depend on me. You know what I mean? All
Real
up to them to make them have a better world.
That's it, man.
Plain and simple, man. Better as possible.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, how much time we got left? About 5?
Yeah.
Dope, man. This has been a great show, man. I went into this show like, I wonder what we finna talk about. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really been running back and forth trying to figure out, like, you know what I'm saying, just working and doing all type of stuff. Where I was just like, damn, what we finna talk about today? But it was good. I feel good about it. How you feeling, man?
Blessed. Blessed. Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, 34 is only gonna get better. Whole big blessings.
Yeah, man. Many blessings coming.
Yeah, man. For real. And I see it. I see it for sure. So clearly. Yeah, everything working out, bro, like it's supposed to.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. Thank y'all again for tuning in to the Better as Possible podcast. Make sure y'all like, y'all share, y'all love, subscribe. Luke's got some nice drip on. That's the yams and marshmallows, the exclusive shirt for November. So y'all get ready for the Thanksgiving holidays with your yams and your marshmallows.
The reason it's exclusive is because it's just lasting for November now. So this is the colorway. And we going. You can get that at thebetterbrand.store. It's .store, not .com. It's .store.
True.
Thebetterbrand.store. Yams and marshmallow. I just learned how to spell marshmallow today. You know how to spell marshmallow?
Yeah, Google.
This nigga don't know how to spell marshmallow.
I know how to say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That's yams and marshmallow. Y'all good? Better as possible. So yeah, definitely tune in. Check out the Better Brand store, and yeah, continue to show love, man. We appreciate it. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do, man. It doesn't go. Wow. I don't know.
Happy birthday, Logie Wogie.
Huh?
I love you. Dad love you, Logie Wogie. Happy birthday.
This man said Logie Wogie. That's dope. I can dig it. She's gonna hate that name. Just know that. It doesn't go unnoticed, man. Salute to Logan, man. Happy birthday to her. Happy 1 year old birthday to her and her parents for continued success with them.
Fine damn mama.
And thank y'all again, man. Better as possible. Y'all have a good one, man.
Better as possible.
Have a good week. Better as possible, man.
Make your world better, bro. We so blessed.
Make your world better, y'all.
Yes, sir.
No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You're going to get through it. And you're going to look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it.